Good afternoon all. Today is Wednesday. It is the 8th of April and welcome to Sabah's Way of Life. A way of life that's been a little bit hidden actually because I've not been online or posting for a good 4 months. This video is going to be in my garden and I'm going to show you what I've been doing this year. It's the first year I've been sowing in the garden for the first time for a couple of years. I was out of the country for most of last year, or a lot of last year, if not out of the house, out of the country and around the country, Wales, Scotland, and a lot of roaming around, which was wonderful. Now, one of the reasons I'm kind of stuck in the house right now, I wouldn't say stuck because I love being in the home, I love feeling grounded in at home, but I've had quite a serious knee operation 2 months ago, almost 2 months to the day, and it means that I have a lot of recuperating to do, physio, and in many ways it's grounded me again, which was much needed. So it means that I can go out and grow food in the garden like I used to, and in fits and starts, and then go back in and heal. And this is probably also a superb way to heal any injury, spending time outside in nature. It's a shame the sun was out 5 minutes ago and now it's clouded over, but it'll come out, I'm sure, shortly. So I'm sitting down right now. I'm not going to stand up too much, but I actually started sowing seeds about 4 weeks ago, around the 6th of April. And you'll be surprised at how much I've got done in 1 month, just from heading out, putting seeds in, 10 to 15 minutes, going back, coming out later. If you're consistent and work for whatever you're doing every day consistently, you'll be surprised at the results. So before I get up and show you what I've done, I'm just going to read out what I've sown. Everything's written down. So I've got round lemon courgettes, and most of my fruit and vegetables now are heritage or heirloom, open pollinated, which means I can save my own seed in many cases. I've tried to avoid F1 hybrid and genetically modified. A great way to start gardening, but once you get a little bit more experience and you start understanding the nature of food, you'll recognize that you have to grow real food, not fake food, and not food that is actually going to destroy your insides, destroy your mind, which is commercially grown food, and obviously commercially cooked food. Using your hands puts an energy in, a healing energy in, that nothing can compare to, as well as quality seeds. This is very important to grasp. So I've got round lemon courgettes, I've got wonderful green climbing beans, I've got 4 types of tomato. Some of them are cherry tomatoes, some of them are beautiful green zebra tomatoes, which I shared some years ago, a couple of years ago, and some are patio container hanging basket tomatoes, but all of them are heritage or heirloom. I've also tried sowing some organic cutting celery, which is for the leaves, needed for the leaves. I'll talk more about that another time. And leeks, I love leeks, especially in soups, so I've grown leeks as well, and 3 or 4 different types of onions, and lots of carrots, lots of different types of carrots, about 4 different types of carrots that you can harvest at different times of the year. And with carrots you can succession sow, which means every few weeks with certain types of carrots you can just keep sowing them, so that you've got a constant harvest throughout the summer and autumn, and maybe even the winter, I'm not sure. I've also sown marigolds, different types of marigolds, African marigolds, box marigolds, Indian Kushi marigolds, which are more for the beautiful scent and for garlands, or you can cut them. All of these are edible, can be eaten. Calendula. Marigolds and calendula are the only flowers I'm growing. I'm not overdoing it because of my knee, but they're wonderful companion plants that help keep bugs away from your fruit and vegetables. I've also sown cauliflower and broccoli, again all heirloom heritage seeds. I've tried lavender seeds, so I don't know how long that's going to take to germinate, but I've tried it and the sun is out. It's beautiful. And lots of herbs have gone in as well to the seed trays. I've got sweet basil, parsley, sage, thyme, coriander, and then some salad leaves, lamb's lettuce, some bigger lettuce, leaf beet, chard or a type of spinach, kale, fenugreek, and a type of cabbage. So now I'm just going to, that's actually a lot. So in 1 month, I've sown all those seeds and it doesn't feel like I've done that much. An hour a day in short periods, that's all it takes. If you're at home, it's a great thing. If you're at home and you've got the time, use it wisely, folks. And there's nothing that gives you more purpose and then growing your own food, and the skills that you get, and then sharing it with others and cooking it and putting pure nature's medicine into your body. Nothing beats that. It's so authentic and real in a world that is so fake and phony. It's all collapsing anyway, but we'll talk about all of that another time. So let me get up and just show you what I am doing, and most of it is in the greenhouse. Let me turn this around. I remember how to do it. I'd just like to show you my little cat. I had him as a kitten 2 years ago. He's like a dog. He follows me around, and he's just sitting here on this little on the grass next to the bench, wanting to be near mum. Okay, so the garden is actually looking a bit of a mess, but we don't care how it looks. The aesthetics are not that important right now. It's putting the seeds in. The rest can come later if needed. It's kind of growing wild, which is more natural and more beautiful than a polished fake look. Okay, so let's start. Let me put this book down. Right, where do I start? So you can see here on the side I've got plastic propagator lids over all the seeds that have been sown, just to keep it warm and moist so that they germinate. Down here are most of them are marigold plants, which were in those propagator trays, but I've transplanted them all out. They germinated really quickly. This is all done in the space of 4 weeks, and just a small amounts a day. So these are 2 different types of marigolds. These are the courgettes, the round yellow courgettes that I'm going to plant out soon, very carefully. Forget the labels, what they say, it's what I've written in my book that matters. Okay, and over here you can see I've got the French climbing beans, and I've got all the different types of tomatoes here. I've got like a plant or 2 plants of each because I don't want too many. It's just going to be too much work. Over here are the leeks. I am going to grow more leeks, but they're tiny at the moment, so they won't be planted out for a while. But I think they harvested around September, October time, maybe a bit before. Over here I've got the basil. It's all germinated. Parsley is just starting to germinate, which is wonderful. I don't know what's going on in here. Oh, more marigolds. So some of them have germinated, the others haven't yet. I've just moved the tray nearer to the sunlight. It'll hopefully encourage more to germinate. Nothing is in this one yet. This is the lavender. Nothing's actually germinated in this just yet. Let's go down here. And down here I've got all the different types of tomatoes. Again, I've got my own index. They don't all reflect what the labels say. And this one is drooping a little bit. I need to water it. See, you've got to be careful with these seedlings when you transplant them. Then over here I've got the thyme. Thyme is quite hard to grow from seed, but I've always had some success and they're doing really well. And it's only in a regular compost, not even in a seed compost. And that's kind of in the greenhouse. Outside of the greenhouse, I want to show you before I do anything. Oh, sorry, that's Luna, my cat. I'm going to put a little bit of water in this because there you are. Hopefully it'll perk up because it doesn't look very happy, this baby tomato. Hopefully it'll perk up. Right, I want to show you the plum tree. These are Victoria plums. This tree is an heritage heirloom plum tree. There are hundreds of plums, baby plums on this tree, and I just can't wait because last year we didn't get many. I didn't tend to the tree or prune it, but this year I have pruned it to make sure there's plenty of light and air getting in. I've taken the top off of it, and you can see my house is north facing, but standing on the other side here, it's south facing. The sun is up there, and so most of the fruit and vegetables are in the back half of the garden where the sun can get to them. But everywhere you look on this tree, there's fruit everywhere, clusters of them. See? Now on this side, 2 or 3 years ago, I sowed some borage seeds, and these plants are now wild in the garden. Borage is a fantastic herb, and it apart from many things that it does, it attracts the bees and it attracts wildlife, which is wonderful for pollinating all your fruit and vegetables. They're already there, the butterflies, the bees, everything. They love borage. These apple trees are doing really well. I did not do anything to them this year pruning wise. I've left them. Over here I've got Moroccan mint growing. I had bought this as a small plant, but you know, you just got to leave things alone, and I put it away in the greenhouse over winter and it's just all coming back up and it's delicious. It does need a bit of watering, and I might make some new plants out of it. Lots of strawberries that have been here for the last 5-6 years. I'll get lots of strawberries. And over here is an elder, a tayberry, soft fruit. It's a bit like blackberry or raspberry in between. And we've managed to actually put it up on a trellis. So we should get some good fruit this year. Last year wasn't very good. That's another apple tree. I've got 2 apple trees side by side, and they pollinate each other. Luna, come on. He's in the greenhouse. Here he comes. I don't want him nibbling at the baby seedlings. Hello, Luna. Hello. He's such a home-loving cat. He's just like a dog. And then over here, I have to show you so you can see the garden. It's a mess, but it doesn't matter. It'll take time. Peaches. Look at the peaches on this peach tree. Now, this tree was given to me by an elderly gentleman who I used to care for in his last days. He died 3 years ago, Ernie. Many of you might know, I've spoken about him on the, look at these peaches, baby peaches, on the channel many times. This tree has grown. It's an enormous tree now. Look, it's beautiful. And it's had some pruning, although I couldn't get up high to prune it. Obviously I can't climb, and I had some help with it as well, which is good. So I've managed to open it up here. It's also at the neighbour's house, which is fine too. So lots and lots of peaches here on the tree, and hopefully not as many as we had last year because they all fell off. There were just too many, and they didn't become really big and round. I made lots of jam, but that was about it. And that really is enough of an update. Just let me show you the last fruit tree, the fig tree. This fig tree has grown year on year. I pruned it last year, not this year, but it looks amazing. Now I don't know whether it's right or wrong, or what I've done. It hasn't been consciously pruned, but it does look pretty glorious, and I'm sure it's going to give lots of fruit. Down here in this raised bed, which I currently use as a seed bed, are all the carrots and onions. They're all lined up. Nothing's actually germinated yet. More calendulas are all here. They're germinating. And I made a mistake because it's very heavy soil in here, and carrots, onions I suppose as well, need light soil to be able to germinate. So I should have put lots of compost down and sown the seeds in them, and I didn't. Now, does it mean they won't germinate? No, I think they will, but it'll be a lot slower. And sometimes carrots can take between 20 and 30 days to germinate. Some do germinate before, but they haven't. And it's outdoors, but it is May. It was April, May. The earth was quite warm, so I should see something coming up soon. Over there on that side is where I've got the kale and the cabbage and the lettuces. There's not so much sun there, which is perfect for those kind of vegetables. They don't like too much sun. And finally, hello, you back again? You back? You back? Let's come over here. And finally, I'm telling you, he is like a dog. Maybe he wants some more food. And then over here, again, it's a shady area of the garden. I've got not kale, I've got chard growing. The label says spinach, but it isn't. It's actually a type of chard, which can be used as spinach. So I will keep you all posted on how everything goes. I'll do these short 15-minute videos and get you back into your garden. What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing in your garden. Are you growing anything? Those that have been watching my channel for some time, have you continued growing your food after all the shares that I recorded over the last 4 or 5 years? Let me know how you're doing. Otherwise I will pop up another video in a couple of days and just give you an update, not just on all things green and in the garden, but on lots of other subjects too, because I haven't spent the last 4 years doing nothing, doing a lot of other internal work and otherwise. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.